All right, and hello there. Good morning, everyone. All right, so thank you very much for joining another alternative shows here. The weekends, another alternative shows. All right, how are you, everyone? Doing okay? All right, I'm doing great. Thank you. All right, I can see the Andrew 711. Happy birthday to you tomorrow, huh? I wonder how are you gonna be? Okay. Well, no matter what, but just to have a great day. Okay. Make sure that every day it's can just count. Okay. So I can see the Rosa. Hey, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Thanks for joining. I can see Marijuana Zooms. Hello there. Toy Fan is here. And Nivets, good to see you again here once again. And I think we have the new people here. Well, Toku web page. Okay, welcome to the shows. Thanks for joining. Hope you're gonna have a great time with us. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hola, señores. Hola, amigos. Well, thanks for being here. Okay. Muchas gracias. All right. So, yeah, it's been a little bit kind of hot days here after the we had the kind of wet season. We're still, I think we are in kind of in the seasons that, but yeah, it is summertime is here. Yep, it's getting very hot, and so right now we're expecting the 30-degree Celsius. Well, that's I guess it's okay. You know, it's summertime, so. But if if it goes beyond that, that's gonna be a super hot, and then that'll be very bad. Okay, so make sure everyone to have that. Lots of water. Okay. Don't get hydrated, all right? Oh, Andrew. Welcome to the ages. Okay. You're turning 38? Yeah. Well, yeah. Tough time, huh? Isn't it? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I mean, every year, you are not that getting, old inside, still. But, every day when you wake up in the morning and then looking at the meter, hey, what is that, a gray hair? So that makes you are living, and that's a good news, okay? Yeah. So, but happy birthdays to you, okay? Really. Hello there, all of us. Thank you. Yeah? Guess you are seeing in the UK needs to stay indoors more again. Yeah. Be careful, okay? What's that? It's a shame that Japan and Colombia were eliminating from the World Cup. Oh, well, that's too bad. Okay, right? But I know we did best, right? Hey, Derek Sprum, good to see you again. Greetings. Hope you're doing okay. All right, so looking at the Matsuyama City, and then, well, you know what? I've been, wake up in the morning like, 5:30 and start walking. Within this month, or since the last month, I've been walking every day in the morning, about the 2 miles, something like that. Not too wrong, but just, good, feeling good, okay? Yeah, so I really appreciate that in my health conditions that I can work, okay, and go outside. Have a guts to go outside. Well, it's in the morning, and so it's pretty, present, and then it's nice to, yeah, see the nature. And then actually, you are looking down at the downtown area of Matsuyama. That's where I work every morning, and then well, I see that Matsuyama Castle every time in the morning. It's gorgeous view. Okay, so well, hope you enjoy that your surroundings, your town, as much as you can. Okay, because that today is the last day of your life. Yeah, it's a good news, isn't it? Because you make it every day, every count, every second, count it. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, actually, yesterday was a very tough day for me because I learned that one of my ex students has passed away because of his pancreatic cancer. I'm pretty sure he's like a 35 or something like that. It's still, Andrew, just like that at your age. And he, I told him in English, and then he went to the United States. 2 years. He came back. He became a musician, and then he's doing, seems that he's enjoying every moment, every day. Yeah, but just yesterday we received that, very, touching letter from his mother, and I didn't know. I really didn't know that he passed away, and he passed like this spring. And so it's been a very tough day yesterday. Yeah, just think about that, every day, every time. You can celebrate that your birthday. That's gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Mala. Hey, Eric Harrison, good to see you. Have you good? Nice to. I hope you have the good time with us. Okay. Yeah, it is. It's very tough, isn't it? I mean, I'm 63 and he's like a 30, 35 or something like that. And just cannot believe that. I still he can see he sings on YouTube. And I watch that he's thinking, happily, and it stays there. Just, tough time, isn't it? But tough time, but I know it's sad, but at the same time, this is something, I always think that, every time I hear that this kind of news that, someone close to me or close to my family, friends, passed away, just make sure to, realize that, today, this moment is the last time that I have. And I just need to make it work. And for me and for everyone else. Yeah. Yeah, that's very sweet of her to have written a letter to you, especially to let you know, right? You must have, yeah, I hope so. Yeah. Because of that, he was my student in my class, agriculture college. And then I talk about the, possibilities, studying abroad, and then you can learn so much. And he was inspired, and he followed that, and then he went there and spent 2 years, came back. I guess he didn't, it was not, becoming a musician was not his plan, I guess. But, he enjoyed it every time. Actually, I saw him last summer when I went back to our hometown, and then I happened to see him, and he looked okay, and we just we greet each other and we just drink together, just good luck each other, and then he's gone. So yeah. So make sure that everyone, let's make it a day, okay? Tokusatsu, what do you think about the new series from the Project Red, Kakusei Hunter Omega Home? I don't know yet, okay? So what we can know about is that, it's not the Super Sentai anymore, and it's not even at the Gavin. I'm not sure how to comment. But I can see that, where the Toei, wants to just bring back that, the kind of the old tokusatsu styles that we used to watch. When I was small, they had the kind of kaiju, not a hunter, but just like Pokemon series, but just actually the tokusatsu series. And so it's kind of I can see that resemblance to that, where that the Bandai or Toei want us to go. So well, let's make a we just need to make a hope that they will do that good. Okay. Well, so regarding the toys for the Omega Horns, I have to tell you that this is a very very challenging time for us. We talk about this today, but well, especially for the U.S. customers, we just have to just temporarily stop our shipping for the United States. Well, we'll talk about it after that, but this is very very tough situation. I'm pretty sure you guys heard of that, the CPSC. That's new rule for the consumer protections in the United States. And where we cannot send our toys as it is just like before. No. So we have to just stop, sending our orders. So that's very challenging. So this is a challenge that for us, many, not just for the only for the CS Toys. I've talked to the Kotetsu-san, remember that? And he's in a kind of very good, very challenging situation as well, since that his market is only for the U.S. market. So I think he hold that shipping, and which means that he stopped entire store operation for now, for good. And I'm pretty sure that he's working on something else. So this is the kind of situation that we are in now. For the especially tokusatsu related store, for, if they are shipping to the United States or other, either good, either new one or pre-owned one, they have a challenge. Yeah, Roselle-san, thank you very much. ありがとうね. I think a good comparison is called that it makes a cross between the Pokemon with capturing the dinosaurs, but also a monster hunter. Yeah. Well, they talk about very interesting, kind of awkward costumes, but well, we'll see about that. Okay. You have to see that an updated B fighter, maybe, yeah. Well, we'll see that. Well, I'm pretty sure that they're trying to find that solutions for after that the long over 50 years of the series of the Super Sentai. So they have to just chase for the next one. And so the Project Red is definitely the one for that they're just taking turn for like every 6 months and changing the themes and topics and stories, but somehow related to the same. Somehow they related each other. So well, it's a very interesting approach. Yeah. I do think the Red will must be original concept with Gavan Infinity being used to ease people with an established names, right? I would expect them to do new takes on other Metal Heroes. Ooh, I don't know about that, but well, we saw that in Metal Heroes already. Metal Hero themes in the Gavan Infinity. So yeah. Well, we'll see about that. So the new series, the Omega Horn, is going to premiere on 27th or something like that by the end of this month, right? So we have to watch. All right. So let's move on to the items that we have for today, and then we have this right here, and I don't know if I tell you this one, but me and Park Queen had just a short trip. We just came back actually the day before yesterday. We were in Hiroshima area. And so we did that a little toy hunting as well. So this is some of the results. Okay, so hope that you enjoyed that. We have the 1, 2, 3. I think it's a 3 feature toy for this time, and so we'll take a look at that. Okay. And these items will be activated tomorrow, Sunday activations, as our weekly drops will be activated at 8 p.m. Japan Southern Time tomorrow. Okay, pre-owned tokusatsu items, boxed and loose. So hope you're gonna enjoy that. Okay. So shall we get started? Okay. And then well, let me just move that my camera to here. Front camera. Okay. I got new comments. Okay. Yeah, Rosa, that's my wish. I just wish Japan could be an exception to this shipping stuff. Yeah, thank you very much for that. We talk about that too. Okay, so after the break, we will talk about the just what's going on with it. Okay, and how we can. I don't think we can solve the issues, but we can transform ourselves. Okay, so every time remember that every time a hero got the challenged, it's time for the pain, but it's for the times to grow and transform. And maybe this is the chance or opportunity for us to do the next Henshin. So we'll see about that. Yeah, it's not a very good story about the tokusatsu related here. Thank you very much, Star Extremes. Also, Shout Factory apparently they lost the lights to stream Super Sentai and such. Yeah, it's very tough time for the tokusatsu times. And well, how we survive this? Yeah, it's not easy. It is very infiltrating and all the new issues, restrictions that they keep introducing for the internation shipping in recent months. I know. It's very it's a kind of sign that the world that we're living in is rapidly changing. Well, the war is going on, right? Here, there, and everywhere, and so is that international transportation is suffered. The rules is changing, and well, yeah, that's a challenge, Shock, you are back, Greg. Haven't seen for a long time. Okay, everyone, Greg is back. Well, thank you very much. Good to see you again here. How are you doing there? Derek, I would welcome a new iteration of the B Fighter and a part of the Project Red in franchise. Well, that would be a great one too. Hello there, Greg. Welcome back. Thank you. All right, so shall we? Okay, let me just move that of my things here. So these are the items that we have. Ooh, my camera is. Oh, okay. All right. 1 second. Okay, I'm holding my camera, but it's not moving it. Okay. I see what's going on. Okay. It looks like my my camera is streaming is frozen. Wow. What's going on? Okay. So this is a kind of my camera, but it is frozen. Okay. 1 second. Okay. I'll come back. Let me just restart all of my cameras. Okay. So 1 moment. Oh, and so is that my live camera too. Oh, okay, it is moving. All right. 1 second, okay. That's a very strange. And now let me just reactivate that my older cameras. disconnect and disconnect. And connecting my cameras once again. Yeah, maybe because of the heat. I don't know. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, it's back. Yay. All right. Yeah, maybe something to do with the temperature. I don't know. Okay. So these are our new arrivals for this weekend. And so the feature toys that we have is the Deka Wing Robo. Wow. Haven't seen that Deka Wing Robo for me. But yeah, we found it in Hiroshima. Okay. And also, there we go. Yep. Omega Booster. Omega Booster 5050 or Go something. Okay. Yeah, we found it. And then we just, found it in Hiroshima. And also, ta-da! Yeah, this is a super best Henshin belt. The Cougar EXDX. EXDX. And yeah, coming out of the Cougar Henshin belt, Arcle. Okay? Yeah, so we will do the other reviews. And then, yeah, this is Sonic Wave versions, of course. And then the size is for the adults. No boxes, but just only the loose items. But I found it in Hiroshima, and I was so thrilled. Okay, so these three will be the featured toys, but let's take a look at the other smaller ones as well. Okay, so let's get started with the just a small one here. All right, and the really small one. All right, so 50th anniversary of the Gojuju's special ring. I think this was some promotional item, wasn't it? Okay. All right, I found one, and so yeah, we're gonna bring it to our store tomorrow. Okay. And the rings case. Okay, here, Gojuju ring case, but also luckily I have the sticker too. Okay, so you can just use that sticker for your favorite color. I think for that sticker goes here or on the top. And also, the case comes with a special ring, and looks like what? A Goju Oof and then a Goju Polar, I think. Okay. And as I turn, yeah, we have the day transform too. Okay. Yeah, Akatsuki 5050. Go, was it? Okay. Yeah. We can just combine them together with the Deka sword, right? Okay. Yeah. Comes with all the rings as well. We'll come back to that. Gerald Lange, welcome to the shows. Thank you very much. On vacation, so I could catch live this week. Yay. Welcome back to the shows. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the lives and your vacations. That's nice. All right. Okay, so yep. And this the ring case set comes with a sticker and a special ring all together, and the loose items. And come back to will be activated at our store tomorrow. Next, whole bunch of the pre-owned Sentai ring set, and this is for Gingaman and Gao Ranger. Okay, yeah, all set and pre-owned. Next one is Maji Ranger and Zenkaiger. Zenkaiger だね。 Zenkaicha. Okay. Next, another Sentai Link set, Dew Soldier and Dom Brothers. Dew Soldier and Dom Brothers. Okay, and then King Oja and Bunbunja. King Oja and Bunbunja set. This one is for Car Ranger and Kirameja. Car related. Okay. And we have some Balkan and Juoja. Well, I guess animal related, right? All right. Okay, moving on. And also I found this one here. What is this one? あ、そうそう。これね、you see that? Orca booster design? Yeah. So this is also another kind of promotional ring one. And so, you know, not for sale. Sentai Ring Akatsuki version. Yeah, it says Akatsuki Ring か。Akatsuki version だね。Sentai Ring 50じゃ Akatsuki version. So I cannot turn. It's shield, okay? Never used it. So it's shield. So I guess this, as I turn the ring, we'll see the Akatsuki. Well, I kind of see that Akatsuki designs there. See that? Okay. All right. So this also will come back to the hour tomorrow. Our activations. All right. And so Tyranno Hammer, the box one, great conditions, and also comes with this. Sentai Ring Deka Sword Yellow. Okay. So Tyranno Hammer comes with the ring. Also, we have Leon Buster Go. 2 mode. Okay, so you can just do this one here. And of course, Tyranno version, Tyranno Hammer Go is also, you can use all that ring, Deka Sword Yellow, and just, you know, transform him to this. So it's a lot of fun stuff. I like the kind of blue one. That's cool, blue. And so Sentai Ring Deka Sword Blue. Yep. Okay. All right, more Deka Sword, Sentai Ring here. Sentai Ring set and Goju Leon and Goju Tyranno. Okay. It's used one, but it's great condition. All right. It's open. And, oh, this is something to have, all right? Goju Eagle and Goju Unicorn. Yeah, Unicorn. You know, after all the issues had the Unicorn actor, I don't know what happened to her, but well, certainly it's really damaged the message, image of the Super Sentai series at the very last end. So it's kind of shame. But I noticed that, you know, nothing to do with the Goju Unicorn herself. Okay. All right. So something to get that. Okay. And then, well, being a collector is something that not just only the toy itself, but, a toy collector. It's not just about the toy itself, but also the story that comes with it. So I'm pretty sure you're going to remember this story behind the Goju Unicorn, what happened to the Gojujers, the last series of the Super Sentai. Okay, so when you think about that, you know that this kind of toy comes with the extra value with those stories. So it's kind of, I know it's not very positive stories, but something to remember, something to comes with the toys. So, well, you never know. This ring might be kind of, a little bit over the extra values in the future. So, well, the collector being collector, okay? So collect that the story that comes with it too, okay? So, all right, and then next, shall we go with just a little bit of the extra gojujers? Yeah, I mean gojujers, but it's strange enough. But this is the number one Gattai Series 03 Mini Pura Black Daijujin and Ulf de Caliber 50. 50 Goju かな。Ulf de Caliber Goju. Yeah, you remember that? Black Daijujin appeared in the show. Everyone just went crazy. Okay? Yeah. That was so cool. And so this is the kind of mini Pura, the candy toy versions, and has everything here inside. Starting from 1 to, and you can complete all the parts and create each of them like this. This is the head parts, right? And number 2 for the arms and probably the chest parts. Number 4. Oh, okay. 3 and 4 is kind of upside down. 3 is for the hip or legs and then shield. 4 is for probably legs or arms. Yep, maybe arms. And then 5 and 6 is for the Ulf de Caliber Goju. Okay. So it's a nice set. And don't miss out that, Black Daijujin Mini Pura versions. Okay. All right. And just a little bit more extra. Okay. So, yeah, we have. This is one of the featured toy for today. Okay. So, Orca Booster. Go or go. I think go. That must go, right? But also, it's a very important part of the Akatsuki version for the Tegasol. Okay. So yeah, Tegasol is here too, and so has that everything, all the rings, and extra parts, link parts as well. But we focus on this one today. All right. I like that design. Okay. 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 I think it's kind of. Wasn't it Derek yourself that weren't you looking for these items? Yeah, I remember he mentions that while he was here in Matsuyama. Right? I remember that you mentioned you were looking for the Orca booster. So yeah, there we go. We found it. Okay. And what's that? Is what she did that bad, Mr. S? Oh yeah, it's very bad, very bad. Yeah, I mean, when you think about that, the last series of the Super Sentai series, and something to remember, right? Yeah, something to remember for everyone, and then suddenly, she disappeared. Well, I mean, in the show, she had the plastic surgery, I guess. Okay? Or was it magic? Well, she did, only sister did it very good. Okay? She was excellent. Just amazingly, she did very well. So, at the end, the series concluded very, very well. So, that was okay. But that doesn't mean that, the original, the girl was so damaging. Her, actually hurt the brand. Okay, so that was the past. All right. Well, good luck to her. Okay. All right. So let me just move that in my all that packages. Okay. Yeah, I talk about the Deka sword, right? Okay. Yeah, Deka sword is coming back too. All right. Oh. Okay. And yeah, we have the Deka wing, and this is also a feature toy for today. And we will do that in the reviews. It's already, has the power inside. I mean, the battery inside. So we'll just take a more detailed look later on. And moving on to this. Also, oh yeah, just wants to introduce these items. Well, I introduced it before too. Okay. Well, DX Kamen Rider XZ Memorial Finish Gacha set. Once again, it's here, and then I printed again the translations. Look at that. Okay, I did that. I made it. This is the second time. DX Kamen Rider XZ Memorial Finish Gacha, Mighty Action X Gacha Memorial Finish versions. This is all the lines from the shows that you can find, you can hear from the Memorial Gashas. Okay, and I translated. See that? Crazy. I know. Yes, so many. I mean, look at the so many lines. What? How many? 5 pages. 5 pages of all the line translations inside, and you can have them all right, together. Whoever purchased these items, you gotta get these translation sheets as well. Okay, so hopefully you gotta enjoy this one. All right, so the gashats are here, and translation are here too. All right, and so which one? Okay, should we go with this one here? Yep, and also found these items. Build, okay. I think I have the batteries inside, so I'm sure you can hear this. All right, Crows build food bottles and Genius one, and also Crows, Kamen Rider Crows, right? Okay. And once again, the build driver. This one is here. Orca power. All right. So it's. I like that, the detail. The small, the dragon. And you can hear that, the sound. Okay, and comes with the bottle. All right, and then All right. So Crow's Dragon and the food bottle comes together with it, and another restock. Also, we found that the Genius. Okay, and so it's already doesn't have the power switch, is it? Okay, so どうだったかこれかこっちかこっちか。Oh yeah.
変身勝利の法則は決まった。ビルドアップ最高だ。さあ実験を始めようか。
Alright, so 実験を始めようか。Shall we start the experiment? And I really like that, the LED display here. It's so nice. Okay, so it was a Genius and Blue Bottle, and also we found that the clothes they built. I think it was a movie exclusive, wasn't it? Okay. This出ないか。こっちか。あれ？ All right.
すごいでしょ。最高でしょ。天才でしょ。最悪だ。今日という日を俺はきっと後悔する。なんで助けた？俺はお前を信じた。ただそれだけのことだ。くしゃっとなるんだよ。誰かの力になれたら心の底から嬉しくなって。くしゃっとなるんだよ、俺の顔。おい、筋肉バカ。誰が筋肉バカだよ。ねえ、覚ませよ。前に聞いたよな。自分の記憶と人助けのビルド、どっちが大事か。迷わずビルドって答えたお前に生まれて初めて嫉妬したよ。こいつには勝てねえって。今のお前はどうなんだよ。自分の記憶とビルド、どっちが大事なんだよ。先祖、大丈夫か、先祖。テストマッチきたー。科学の力がどうとかそういうことはよくわかんねえけど、俺はお前のことなら信じられる。あのドラゴンは大脳辺円形と連携してて、お前の強い
All right, so that was a nice show, and lava is finish. I like that. Okay, so it's always nice to have go back to the Kamen Rider build and the related toys, and I'm always thrilled with that. Okay, and lastly, and we're gonna introduce these items, and here, once again, we found items. Yes, and this is for a super best Henshin belt series, but this is called EXDX. I like the name. I like the naming. EXDX Henshin belt and Kamen Rider Kuga's Arcle. Okay, so it's a sound wave. It's that they have that they called it, and so all the two speaker actually equipped, and so and also two batteries. I mean, two on the side, and the other two is here on the side too. So actually, four batteries using with the stereo sound, and comes with the cover. Yes, and gives you the extra power. So we will do the reviews after just a little quick break, and when we come back. Okay. So this today's feature toy, 3 of them, and so we'll do that. Okay. So one moment, I'll come back in about 5 minutes, and then and also let me just talk about the first. But after the break, let's talk about the challenge that we have right now. So for the CPSC for the U.S. customers, we just put out a blog posting yesterday, and I'm pretty sure that you already have seen it, and so we'll talk about that. Okay, and then we go to feature toy. So one moment, I'll come back. Okay, thank you. All right, so thank you very much for waiting for me, and then well, welcome back to the shows. So, yeah, this is the our top page right now at the CSTOYS, and then well, as you see here, and let me just maximize that this page. Okay, here we go. All right, so as usual, right, and but also, well, as I mentioned that this week, I mean from the last week, actually, to be honest, that was the start of the July 8th, I think. Uh, the new rule for the U.S. customers apply. It's called the CPSG, and so this happens. All right. Important notice for our U.S. customers, and then a temporary hold on the U.S. shipments. Yeah, that's the situations that we are right now, and not just only for the CS Storage Internationals, but yeah, many of the Japan-located, toy stores, suffered from this, and for that, especially for the U.S. market, okay, and because of that, new rule, okay, and so we are reviewing the new import requirements. Yeah, there is a requirements, okay, to help protect our customers from delays, returns, and unexpected cost. So there's a many changes, and so we put that in our blogs how we can just solve this. We don't actually still don't know, still learning about these new rules, which was introduced a pretty long time ago, but because of well, I guess I should say I should have studied a little bit more earlier, but well, things like this, it's not always the latest news for us. So okay, and so here we go. And if you are interested in just please take a look at that link. I'm going to put it right here in that here we go. Yeah, I'm just opening up the our store, not just only our store. There we go. Where's my channel? Okay, here we go. All right, and so I'm gonna put that my link there. Okay. So I hope you can see that in a link over here, and so it goes like this. Yeah, temporary hold on the U.S. shipment due to the new CPSG import requirements, right? So we'd like to just inform you for the U.S. customers. Well, let me just maximize that. We'd like to inform you, the U.S. customers, about an important change affecting shipments from Japan to the United States. Beginning July 8, 2026, new U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commissions, it's called CPSC, electronics filing requirements are scheduled to take effect for the certain imported consumer products. These new requirements may affect how customs information must be submitted for products entering the United States. So yes, it's almost like that, traveling to the United States from Japan. I think it's the same, tactics they use. So traveling to the United States from Japan, we have to register our names. And even that the Japanese people, that we have to just have the tourist visas, right? We have the tourist visas, but we have to just register it online, and then you just pay that extra amount of the money. I think that was 6,000 or something like that, and then register it, and then with that a certain registration numbers and everything, the documents, you can travel to the United States. That's something. And same thing, it's the same idea here. The products entering to the United States first needs to registered. Okay? Yeah, with the it's called e-filing systems. And then it's not that simple. Okay, even a little more complicated. They have to just do that required extra paperwork, so like examinations, uh, something like that. And okay, for official information, please refer to the following resources: CPSC certificates and compliance guidance. Yeah, I could not spend too much time on all the details. So I asked the chat GPTs to just help me out to translate it and understand what's going on with it. So this is something, the AI just, made it, edited for me for the page for our customers. So yeah, for more detailed information, please visit that, U.S. government official website. Okay. Certificate of the compliance too. Okay. So because CSTOYS International handles many pre-owned toys, vintage, loose, boxed, and collectors-oriented Japanese tokusatsu toys, this rule change creates serious practical issues. Yes. Some older products may not have the manufacturer certificate data or product safety documentation now expected during the U.S. import process. Well, you talk about the vintage toys that are pre-owned toys that we sell, right? Deka Wing Global, we just showed that to you. Do I have those, what do you call that, safety documentations? No. It doesn't come with that. How do I get it? No way. Okay? So that's the challenge. So there is nothing new toy. I mean, even that new toys, okay? So earlier we talked about the Omega phones, all right, new cities, and probably new Kamen Rider Mist as well, okay? So new toys coming in, and a wholesaler won't ask to purchase the new toys. Yes, I would love to, but I cannot order them because the U.S. market is probably the largest market that I have, okay? And then we have to stop that shipment for the U.S. customers, and which means that we cannot sell most of our new Kamen Rider toys, new Omega Home toys. So we canceled it. I'm sorry to tell you, but this is a very fact, and then you're probably going to see the same result going to the Ami, Surugaya, or sometimes eBay as well. What's going on with that eBay? And have you guys noticed that? I'm pretty sure you have noticed that many of the Japanese sellers, eBay sellers, just withdraw from that in market, or probably hold it. Or some brave guys, I should say not brave, but probably they don't care about the customers. Okay, they sell it. They try to sell you anyway. So what's gonna happen if we sell the items without these qualifications, e-fighting and everything? And what's gonna happen? They will stop you. They will stop our shipment at the border, and they inspect it. They will find out that there's no documentations. They will hold it, and they probably keep it, or they will send it back to Japan. So what's going to happen? You cannot obtain your orders. So there will be lots of time consuming and then wasting your money. I don't want that our U.S. customers to happen to this, and so many of the probably trusted stores will hold that shipment like this, just like we do. Yeah. I know, ridiculous. Yeah. And then this is due to the batteries. Yeah, the batteries too. That's very true. But also the painting jobs, and then or some of the regulations for the toy, because it's a children's toy. Okay, we are talking about the children's. This is another issue as well. So some of the plastic painting the toys and like a chrome painting or something like that could have that some, very toxic painting as well. So if with the, these most of the Kamen Rider toys have been plus 3 years old or something like that, okay? So which is, very young children's play with it and they accidentally just, put those plastic parts in their mouths. That could happen all the time, right? So these are safety issues as well. So yeah, and so I totally understand that safety issues. The Bandai's always spend thousands of monies, and to product make it safety, but it's not enough to prove it for the United States government, and especially for the pre-owned toys, So we have to prove that the U.S. government that we are not selling the toys to the children. We are selling the vintage toys. Okay, so that's probably the way to go. So the question is, how old is the vintage toys? Well, that's very different definition, isn't it? For the most of you, I mean, each of us have a different definition for the what the vintage tokusatsu toys is, right? So let's say, well, let's say like a Heisei Kamen Riders. Heisei Kamen Rider Henshin belts, they are not a vintage. So we cannot, even that we say we label it for the collectors only, not for the children or even that plus 15 years old age or above, that will be very illegal because it will be a lie. Originally, those toys are introduced as a plus 3 years old. So that's a challenge. And then for the pre-owned toys, probably no boxes, okay? No, barcodes to prove it how old it is, So that will be also another challenge too. And so it might take us some, maybe years for us to be ready for the U.S. market. And I don't know how long. But what we can do is that to get rid of the older, Heisei Rider toys. And I'm talking about for the U.S. customers, okay? I'm sorry, right? I'm talking about only for the U.S. customers. For now, get rid of the Heisei Kamen Riders or decent Super Sentai toys. At least we need to go back to the, let's say, 90s or early 20s, maybe. Those are the eras probably only we can start say called vintage. I don't know. I mean, what do you think? Okay, so so what we can do is that tries to focus on only adult collector toys for the U.S. market. That's only we can do. And so for the Canada, for the Mexico or other part of the countries, like a UK, Australia, or even the EU's, okay, we can just we can sell those toys. But for the U.S. customers, very challenging. Because right now it's at a very confusing time because it's a new rules, and I'm pretty sure that all the stores trying to figure out how to adapt to the new rules may take that just a little bit of time. Okay. Yeah, there you go, Greg. Red. Yes, that's a very dangerous one. Yeah, you have to ship any batteries that are rechargeable by ground in the U.S. Ah. So what we basically can do is that we have to we no not have to do. What we do usually is that we get rid of the batteries. Okay, that's the first rule. No batteries included. Okay. Mr. is going to just have to bring the toys in his luggage to the US. I'm crying. Okay, yeah, thank you. I'm probably going to be stopped at the immigrations. Okay, excuse me, sir. May I see the inside of the luggage, please? I probably have to say, oh no, these are my toys. I cannot go without any toys. So this is for my medicines, for the mental medicines or something. I have to explain that. Oh, that would be so hard. So no U.S. customers should order until we get okay from the U.S. Mrs. Well, Gerald, yeah, probably that's probably the answer's yes for now. Not me. I mean, from the U.S. government. Okay. Yeah, there's many toxic chemicals in paint, so we have to be very careful about that. But yes, the U.S. sells products that are literally radioactive. Is it? Okay. Mandarake is apparently still shipping used toys through the DHL after the new rules went into effect. And it is possible that some shipping services may be exempt from the new policies. Yes, it's true. In this case, I'm pretty sure, Derek, thank you very much. DHL is the key also. Yeah, DHL going to take the responsibility for that too. So, because they are the, I think they will, in this case, they will just work as an importer, I guess, or a broker. I still needs to figure out how they do that, okay? But for now, just, I don't want that happens to the, I don't want to be, because the DHL is kind of expensive, okay? We are already charging those, tariffs. I think 30%, was it? Okay. Was it 15%? Well, I think that was a 30%, right? So our U.S. customers already paying an extra tariffs and shipping for the DHL, and which is usually very expensive. And then handling charges by the DHLs, yes, they take handling charges as well. And so there are lots of charges comes in tact with all the services. And I'm pretty sure that this new CPSG services, the DHL, if they're going to take the responsibility or they're going to handle the situations, they're going to take the extra money. Which is, I totally understand that this is a business, but which means more time, more expensive for our customers. The Surugaya or something like that, Mandarake, it's a big company, and probably they have the large shipment, in a container. They can handle the situations, but the smaller businesses like this, ours, no way. So it's very challenging. Yeah, DHL probably have some backrooms deals with the US, baby. Yeah, also it looks like the toys intended for the 13 and app are not affected by the new policy. If I'm reading that term correctly, okay, it only applies to toys intended for the 12 and under, okay. And yeah, 12 and under, which the Henshin belts are not in that category. In that category, okay. So we are talking about, yeah, that's right, Derek. And that's 13 plus, which probably going to be the premium toys. Say like memorial versions, memorial items. Those are probably the one that you can say adult collector only. Yeah. So not really the DX toys. Yeah. There you go. Connor, thank you very much. Very well for joining. That I know it's just not CS Toys, but Amazon. If you try to ship from Japan, if it's on an older toy, like the 90s, 80s, or something, it doesn't want to ship in America. Well, it doesn't mean that I don't want to shipping in the United States. I want us to ship it to the United States, but we cannot. That's the challenge. Okay. So yeah, I get it. There are some ways too. Okay, thank you very much. Amazon, maybe. But finding the 90s and 80s toys, that's another challenge too. Okay. Most of the for the CS toys, okay, most of our CS toys range, it probably early 20s, early 2000s until now. Like a Heisei and Reiwa. These are probably the main market for us. And it's very rare to find that, 80s, 90s toys. Very rare. So, which competition to find it is very hard. And even that I can find it, they are very expensive too. And then shipping and handling it to shipping to the out of Japan, that will be the extra. Okay. So, yeah, you can expect that, but it's going to be super expensive too. Yeah. Yeah, politics at work. There we go. Yeah, what is considered that can depending on the categories. The PlayStation 4 is considered retro in the video game market now, and the system released in 2012. So it is all relative, right? Well, yeah, there are all the challenges, okay? The current type for the import from Japan is 10%, is it? Okay, thank you very much for understanding that. Okay. How fast that the tariff has changed? Okay. We got to reset that, our tariff setting as too. Wow. All right. So anyway, so make sure to check that, what's going on with that, our store. And make sure to understand what's going on here. Why we are holding that U.S. shipments and customs delays, carrier requests for that additional product documentations. That's that the DHL going to ask us, and which probably we are not able to answer it because there's no special documentations for the pre-owned toys. Unexpected storage or handling charges or other complication after the package has already left Japan. Yep, that's what happens. Okay, and so yeah, hope you understand that. Yeah, just please read that through the situations at our stores and understand it. We're trying to study and then adapt to the situations as much as I can. And your understanding and your patience and your support, much appreciated. Really. Okay. So that's what's going on for that. Thank you very much. And then, let's go back to our toys. Okay. So there we go. Lots of good things going on. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's. I know there's a okay, not to get political, but I thought that the tariff were deemed illegal now. Yeah, that's the situations too. Okay, we don't know how we should do with the tariff things too. Okay. And Derek, thank you for that information. That is effective till July 24th, 2026. Okay, so I'll keep that in my mind. Okay. All right, so let's go with the first feature demonstrations, and then here we go. Let me just focus on this one here, okay? One moment, I'll come back. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. So this will be the first demonstration for today, the featured toy. And the last couple of days, me and Pat Queen had just a personal trip to Hiroshima and Kure City. And we visited just several local, pre-owned toy store as usual. And we grabbed some of the toys. So I'd like to introduce this here. And we have the from the Gojuger and Orca Booster Goju. Right. Go was it? Okay. I forgot the name, but the Orca Booster. Okay. So let's do it quick. And then, let me just, as you know, Orca Booster, it's an Orca, motoring, and then comes with the rings, and then extra rings is here. Okay. Also, this is the important part of the Akatsuki. I think that was an Akatsuki transformation, and we have the ring here inside for the Tega Sword. Okay, and I put that battery inside, so it should work. Oh, there we go. Okay, see that? You can see the LED, right? All right, so now you are my target. Okay, and as you press the button over here, that little wing pops up. Okay. All right, so it comes with it, and also the main thing, and that's beautiful items. And I put that a battery, so it should work. Do we have that battery switch? No. Okay, so here we go. Okay, no LEDs. All right. And, all right, so, so we can separate them. Okay, I forgot how we supposed to put it. So,これだ. Wake up. Oh, that speaker is over here. And there was the way to, oh, there you go. Okay. So you're supposed to put it to the Tegasode, but we don't have that. I mean, we have the Tegasode, so we're not gonna do that, but due to the time, and so all the parts. Okay, so Tegasode Akatsuki and his headpiece is here, and also it's a ring. Also, you can just change that the ring parts as well. Okay. So I remember that this will be his leg cover or something, and it goes here as well. All right. So. Okay. Yep. あ、そうだ、こうだね。There we go. Cool. Well, something is going on outside. Huh. Okay, so sorry. Well, I will just keep it. I will bring it back to later. Okay. So the Akatsuki formation this can be done with all the parts, and then this is the Gojuju's Orca booster, Goju, and Goju 50/50 or Go. So this items will be activated tomorrow, Sunday activation. So yeah, check us out. Okay. All right. So I think I still remember the Derek. It was you, right? Yeah. Wanted to get that Orca booster. So it's here. So I hope you can grab it tomorrow. But I'm not sure if that how I can send it to you. So because of the situations. So anyway, another chance. Okay, maybe. All right. So moving on to the next feature demonstrations. I'll come back. So one moment. Okay. All right, so moving on to the next feature toy demonstrations, and we have the Deka Wing. Yeah, Tokusatsu Sentai Deka Ranger, and should I call it vintage? Not sure, but yeah, Deka Wing. So also this is another result from our toy hunting trip to the Hiroshima. That's Honshu Island. It's a different. We used that bridge to cross over that inland sea. And here we are. All right. So I was so thrilled to find that these items. You don't see this these days. Okay. And then we have the power here. Oh, let me just turn on the microphones so you guys can hear the sound. Okay. Oh, wait a second. I think we need. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The power switch. Okay. And as I press this button here. Oh, battery is weak. Oh. 弱かった。And I believe it has the motion sensor inside. So every time I do that, all the gut eyes, and then I'll make the sound. Not now, I guess. Okay. どうだったっけな? So we こうだっけ? There we go. Okay. And turn this. Push in. And bring that legs inside. かっこいいよね。よっ。Okay, so here's the one. And so we have the これはくっつくんだったっけね。こうしてこう There we go. で2かな。これがDo we have the wings? Yes. So, tiny wings. すごい大きいジェットだな。Yeah, I love that these nozzles. Okay. Alright, and also これが Okay. So don't have that wing for this time. Okay, but we do have these wheels. Yeah, I mean, just amazed that these details. And we just don't have these details, don't we? We probably have the gotta be very expensive as we try to produce these items now. Okay, and also you can hear that those sounds, those the kind of warnings. The battery is on. Okay. So look at that, it's just wheels, very smooth. And oh, even that inside too. How many wheels? 1, 2, 3, 8 and 12 wheels actually. Look at that. Here. Extra 2 inside. Here too. So and they use that metal parts, each of them. That's the details, really. Okay. All right. あ、そうそう、これもあるんだよね。So even that this jet has the small wheels. Yeah, very smooth. and here. Okay. Nice. これもあるんでしょ。Alright, so here we have the wheels. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright. Cool. Well, I forgot the each of the numbers and names, but this is a Deka wingers, the Deka wings, you know, each of the jets, and transform into the Deka wings. Also, it can become the big cannons. How Deka wing cannon? I think that was the name, wasn't it? Okay. Yeah, gun mode first. Okay. Yeah, top-notch toys. Really? Yeah, it is. That many wheels almost makes it like a tractor trailer, hauler, link type. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Oh, they don't make them like this anymore. No, no. No, they skipped these wheels, these small parts. Okay, so let's try that, you know, cannon mode and install that all the small. Okay, so here. Yes, it's related. Right? Install these small wheels this way. Okay. Yeah, Deka Ranger became so popular. It was a huge hit, and no wonder why. All the machines designed very, very well. すごいよね、これね。これはこうか。こうだっけ。Alright. So. あ、そうか。ガンモードにはどうするんだっけ。ガンモードは like this。そうだった。ガンモードだった。Alright. Not a robot mode. これが確かここに来るのかな。こうか。こうだったね。Right。それからこれがこうで、あ、違う、これくっつけたらダメだよね。こうで、the formation was somehow it's a little bit different. Okay. All right. And then これがこうだったね。これがこっち。Okay. そしてできた。はい。Where's that my stand? あれ？Okay. こんな感じだったと思うんですけどね。Okay. I think that's how they looked, right? Deka wing, Deka wing cannon. そうそう、こうだね。はい。Deka wing cannon like this. ですね。Okay, good. And we can just make the sound, right? いいね。So we have the lights. So here we are. They don't make them like this anymore. No, they don't. Okay, and they can, but they cannot because of the cost, right? Okay, so once again, we got it, and a Deka Wing Robo, and so you can enjoy each of the the vehicle modes, and got to transform into the Deka Wing Robo, also Deka Wing Cannon. So if you have the other Deka Ranger Robos, and gonna enjoy that, all of that, okay, the combinations. What is that? Gerald? Okay, thank you very much. The toys making sounds like my handheld games I had as a kid growing up in the 70s and 80s. Oh yeah, we grew up with that. Okay, thank you very much for your comments. All right. So, hope you enjoyed this demonstrations. All right, and this items is pretty rare, and I found it a couple days ago. Gonna bring it to our store activation tomorrow, Sunday activation at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time, and I'm so sorry for the U.S. customers. I cannot ship. Okay, so this items will be only for the those UK and EU's, Oceanias, and other part of the world. So. Hope you understand the situations. Okay, so thank you, and moving on to the last demonstration for the feature toy coming up, and so don't go away, I'll come back. Thank you. One moment. Oh yeah, and Canada too. Okay, don't worry about it then. Okay, what about the Canadian? Okay, yeah, we can pack and ship to the Canada. All right, right. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. There we go. All right, so thank you very much, everyone, for being patient. And now this will be the last demonstration for today, and feature toy that we grabbed it from our short trip to the Hiroshima a couple days ago, and then we found these items. The item is the loose items from the Kamen Rider Kuga Super Best EX DX Henshin belt, right? And an Arcle, okay, Henshin belt Arcle. And so item comes with the rise. It's called the Arcle Rising set that comes with here the cover, okay. And you probably remember that, All right, so you remember that this is a super best Henshin belt shield, which means that recreated for the adult as well. Okay, so obviously this is for the adult collector toy. Okay, because of that we're talking about the size. Okay, so if you just recall that original DX Arcle Henshin belt was the children's size, and that this plastic part was molded and for the children's size. But this item is a bit different. Has that joints actually here. Look at this. That extend that extra waist, and then you can just wear it. All right. And on the if you can have that extension belt, yeah, you can wear it. Okay. And sonic wave, that's what they call, and then also you can enjoy that stereo sound. And so when you let me show you here on the side, beautiful design, the Kuga designs, and here inside of the speakers. Okay. Also, in the back, we have the power switch and then battery compartment. I think that was a double A batteries. 2 AA batteries are inside, which is very powerful too. And when you look at the other side, the same designs and same speakers inside, and also another battery compartment for AA, two AA batteries. So which has a lot of power to activate it. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the designs. And then this is a loose items that I found, and it was maintained, it was kept in a glass case. Okay, so which means that not really kept it in a junk box or anything like that. If I say loose, they kept it in a glass case. So which means that has that very nice conditions, so you can see no scratches. Really nice, beautiful. Okay, so on the back, yeah, this is the what it look like. Okay, comes with the one strap, belt strap. This is the how they do it. Okay, not like the DX Henshin belt that we see. We don't have that kind of square buckle covers or anything, but just simply this one. Okay, and an extension belt is actually the belt design's different too, and has the very large size. Okay, so maximum is like this. So I can wear it if I want to, okay? Without any extensions, right? So that's a good sign. So no wonder they call it EX, DX, okay? All right, so let me just bring it, set it again. So let me just do that power up that items, and hear the sounds, okay? So let me turn on. All right. All right. So we have 4 different forms, right? Here. Oh, by the way, before that, Henshins, it has that extra, punching and then dashing sounds or anything like that. See, only this one is a fake one. I don't have the instructions, but I remember when I did that demonstration before, it has the several action sounds. Okay, comes with it. So let's do the henshins. I think I remember that they have the growing henshin, growing mode as well. Okay. Too bad it's not stereo, but you can actually I can hear that all the stereo sound come back and come left and right from here. All right, it's great. Okay, and see, it changed that sound as well. I think probably the punching sound. I remember this was the kind of effect sound for the explosions, as the Kuga did that the kicks and everything. Okay, so each forms has the different action sounds. So that's a very cool one. Okay. And transform. Okay, and then another explosion sound. All right, so this one. Oh, still nice to hear that all the sounds is coming back and forth. Yeah. All right, and then the last one. Okay, and then action sound. All right, so these are all the sounds, and remember that we have here the rising Arcle armor, and so you can attach so another upgrade sound. and more. Okay, there you have it. All right. So this is the out of the loose items, and we found it from our Hiroshima trip. It's called Super Best Henshin Belt and EXDX stereo sound and Kuga Super Best EXDX Henshin Belt Sonic Wave DX Henshin Belt Arcle and Rising set. Hope you like it. And we're going to bring it to our store for the tomorrow Sunday activation at 8 p.m. Japan Standard Time. Make sure to grab it, okay? So, hope you enjoy this one, okay? All right, and you know what? I think it's time to go for me for now. Yeah, it's really, I have the kind of, doctor's appointment, not for me, but my daughter's. And I have to just take her and get the medicine. So, well, nothing serious, okay? But, so thank you very much. I gotta leave here now. And, buddy, I hope to see you soon again for the next Uwajima World Ring. And from the Uwajima City, I'm going back to the Uwajima this Wednesday. So I'll talk to you guys there. And then, well, till then, take care, everyone. All right? And then make sure that live each day in every moment. That's my policy, and that's our policy at the CS Toys. Make sure that you enjoy the toys every moment. Okay? So, thanks for joining, and then I'll talk to you once again next time. And so, till then, じゃあね. Ciao. Take care. Bye. Oh, Andrew Hager. Thank you very much, Andrew. But time to go now, so take care. All right? Another time.